Hello Libra, welcome to my channel. This is Victoria at Radiant Moon Tarot, and we're here doing your full moon in Taurus reading. The lunar eclipse is what it happens to be this time around for November 19th, 2021. So if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm very grateful for all of your wonderful energy. So just a reminder to everybody, this is a general reading. So not all the messages that come out will resonate with everybody, but take what does, leave the rest behind. And if you do enjoy my readings, please give me a good old thumbs up on the reading. Hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel. So this being a full moon, it's the perfect time to release and let go of anything that's no longer serving you, wrap things up, complete new projects. Whoa, okay. If you're on a manifestation journey, all right, if you're on a manifestation journey, give your intentions back to the universe and trust that your needs will be met and that your intentions have been heard. The lunar eclipse really does bring about, with this Taurus energy, really does bring about a focus for a lot of people on your money, your self-worth, your values, what makes you feel safe and secure, your material possessions. You may be considering changing careers, okay, or making improvements in those areas. You may be focused on finances. Interesting, because your this full moon lands in your 8th house, and the 8th house ruled by Scorpio and also Pluto can quite often deal with joint finances with you and another person as well. So you may be splitting up some finances, okay, or you may actually be contemplating joining them together and solidifying a union. So the full moon energy also brings about some, and really brings to the forefront some global financial issues as well. And we already see like global supply chain issues and things like that. So expect the unexpected a little bit. The lunar eclipse really does shake things up a little bit. The lunar eclipse energy will actually last for about 6 months or so. And surprises come about, okay? They bring revelations, endings, twists of fate, maybe even an energy to, you know, get you moving and get out of your comfort zone a little bit. But in your 8th house, okay, this is the house of transformation. All right, ruled by Pluto. Pluto is ruled by the tarot card associated with that is the Judgment card. Okay, so think of seeing the light, things coming out of the dark into the light, things being revealed, your true path being revealed. Okay, but it also can bring about some reflection, some reconciliation, second chances, but yes, letting go as well. Of course, Scorpio energy is what rules the 8th house also. And Scorpio is ruled by the Death card. So think rebirth, transformation, growth, letting something go so that you can start something new. Okay, all of those things. Okay, the good, the bad, the ugly. All right, and this is just that period of transformation for you. You may be starting families. Some people may be getting divorced. You know, you can take those really positive ones with, you know, the challenging aspects also. All right, but transformation, mystery, inheritances may sometimes come to light with the 8th house as well. Okay, like family money may come into play. So hopefully a living inheritance for some of you rather than the other kind. All right, but so, you know, you really may have that that focus on that. But spiritual energy as well, this mysterious energy, especially with the Death card, right? So some of you are going through a personal evolution, a spiritual rebirth and growth, and Pluto, the Pluto energy talks about the afterlife as well, also about your wealth and your power. So a lot of really, a lot of changes I'm feeling are coming in. Some of you, it's solidifying relationships. It's getting those promotions you're looking for. It's increasing your wealth. Others, it's letting things go and, you know, doing that kind of change, right? Which is always for your best and highest good, but is certainly not easy in some cases. So you may get some surprise revelations as well that come up here also. So we also have the 2nd house energy coming out here for you, and the 2nd house also has to do with your assets, your finances, things that you value. This can be material things. This can also be personal values as well, okay, with that 2nd house. So certainly you have a big focus on you know, money, wealth, maybe even those inheritances that may come in, okay? Maybe even putting money away so that you can leave money to your children down the road as well, all right? So certainly a lot of, you know, a lot of changes in that area, hopefully all for the better. Okay, we'll stay on the positive, bright side of things, all right? And we have the amethyst energy. And the amethyst energy really is very beautiful, but it is another one of transformation. So this Scorpio energy, this Pluto energy, the 8th house, okay, this is your, you know, your time to grow, to make those changes in your life, to experience new things, new projects, you know, to maybe even go down the path less traveled for some of you as well. The amethyst energy is that reminder that whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is that your heart wants, you have the confidence, you have what it takes to achieve your goals and your dreams. So a very beautiful energy if you're on a, you know, a path of spiritual growth, okay? This is showing that you're on the right track. It's card number 41, and if we do angelic numerology, okay, we don't add them together. So the 4s are about work, family, home, career, stability. 1s are an indication that you've had a lot of ups and downs, you've been through a lot, and now you're ready for something new or improved in your life. All right, we can also do regular numerology and add those together to get a 5. And 5s do represent obstacles and challenges, but 5s also represent the opportunity for change, for personal growth, for improvements in your life, okay? And also bring in some adventure and a little bit of excitement as well, okay? So a huge, huge energy there. We've got the Earth Mother coming in here, which is actually a message of love, which is a little bit of a confidence boost as well, showing you that Spirit's all around you and Spirit's always guiding you and always protecting you. The message of love is a reminder that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. And part of that human experience is having obstacles, challenges, making mistakes, okay? And you are not a makeup. Your true personality isn't a makeup of your day-to-day mistakes that you may make, or, you know, things that haven't gone your way, all right? Your spirit is your true personality, and this is exactly what Spirit is trying to give you, the confidence, okay? The reminder that, you know, sometimes we need to experience difficult moments to appreciate the finer ones. Sometimes we sign a difficult soul contract, right, when we come into this human experience. And sometimes we sign up to repeat things over, to clear out karmic cycles and paths along our way, to repeat things and clear up things from past lives, all right, and to live our best life in this one. And, you know, no one is perfect. All right. I would actually love to meet a so-called perfect person, because I guarantee you they're not. Okay. And, you know, everyone is here living a different life, living a different path. And, you know, sometimes that's difficult. Sometimes it's easy. All right. But this is a beautiful message of love. All right. Reminding you of the wonderful spiritual being that you are. Okay. And, you know, if you're just in those periods of difficulty or experience big change, okay, change is a major theme in your with this full moon for you, okay? And you know, it's just a little bit of change for some of you. Some of you it's a spiritual change, spiritual growth. Others, you really are changing things in your material world as well. Hopefully all of you for the better. But let's face it, sometimes we've got the good and the bad. So some of you may be looking to let things go, especially with the 2nd house. Your 8th house, as far as finances go, can have to do with joint resources. All right, joint, you know, family wealth, okay, or your joint finances with another person. The 2nd house is what belongs solely to you. All right, so, you know, you may be either contemplating merging your finances, okay, with another person, or separating them out in some way. All right, so all of you are going to be a little bit different. All right. But don't forget that you are loved and you are protected every single step of the way. So we've got the 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay. We've got the 2 of Cups. Gotta like that. The 8 of Pentacles. The Magician. Oh, baby. Gotta like that one too. And we also have, there's your Death card. There's your 8th house. There's your Scorpio energy. Wow. Okay, so big, big changes, but look what you're calling in. The Magician, you're, wow, beautiful. All right. Now the energy at the bottom of the deck that's influencing your way forward, okay, the underbelly, if you will, is the 5 of Pentacles. Now I do have to say first and foremost, okay, we do have the Magician showing up here. We do have the Death card, the 2 of Cups. And when we have the 5 of Pentacles, this is a huge reminder, okay, that we never ever want to manifest anything from a place of lack. 5 of Pentacles is a lack mentality, okay? It is one of not seeing the light, not seeing the opportunity, or it's just something that you can't quite grasp right now, all right? But it is that energy of focused on what you don't have or what has been lost. And when we have the Magician here, okay, the Magician here shows that you can manifest anything into your life, both good and bad. So we always want to manifest from a place of abundance, right? These two people are staring at this little blizzard here. They're not looking up into this beautiful cathedral with all these pentacles there, okay, with those possibilities, those opportunities, okay, the help that's there, the information that's there, all right? And so if we're manifesting from a place of this cold, snowy blizzard, this void, this nothingness, all right, when we're going to attract more of what we don't have or what we don't want, we need to instead focus on the light. All right, focus on what we want to attract into our lives. All right, so, you know, with the underlying energy of the 5 of Pentacles, some of you are going to be changing your way of thinking. Okay, you're going to be finding solutions, finding answers, all right, that you need to move forward. Okay, but some of you may actually end up losing a little bit of something. We already know that because some things may come to an end. All right, so there is an element of loss here for some of you. But sometimes we need to lose something in order to gain something better, all right? And, you know, it's part of life, right? And it's not always comforting necessarily if you're going through or you're experiencing a loss, all right? Sometimes a loss by your own hand is a little bit easier to deal with, but, you know, but we do have to clear out, and we do need to make room for new things coming in. All right, think of even just a shift of mindset, right? If we, you know, if we're solid, if we sit there and if we think, okay, this is, you know, this is a beautiful rose quartz heart, okay, but if we were to look at this and if we were somehow convinced, okay, that this is actually purple and it's just faded, right? If we are getting more information and we see things a little bit differently, or we shift our mindset, then we realize that no, this is actually pink. It was never purple to begin with. And so out with our old way of thinking that this used to be purple and it faded. And then we just knew, okay, that no, this is actually a pink quote. So, I mean, that's just kind of a silly kind of analogy there, but this is what I have in front of me. So anyways, but it's that kind of thing, right? You know, it's part of our evolution, right? As we learn, as we grow, as we expand, as we experience, our old ways of thinking, our old patterns and behaviors go out the wayside, right? And is replaced by something newer, something better, something more beneficial. All right, so, and the same thing with people, right? Same kind of thing. Because as hard as it can be to let people go, sometimes that's part of our evolution, as part of our growth as well, right? We do outgrow connections, we do outgrow people, we do outgrow situations, especially as we, you know, learn more, or as we, you know, if you're on a spiritual journey, as we ascend, okay, or as we clear out old patterns, right? We do sometimes need to let things go, right? Things just sometimes run their course. So the 5 of Swords in reverse. All right. Normally the 5 of Swords in the upright is conflict, challenges, okay, things that don't go your way. The 5 of Swords in reverse can be about dodging a sticky situation a little bit, okay? It can bring about overcoming of a challenge, overcoming a conflict, okay? Letting things go. We can find a better way to deal with difficult situations, right? So instead of, you know, sometimes you would normally get involved in a situation, okay, or throw your 2 cents in, or, you know, do what someone else always wants to do instead of following your goals. All right, and that 5 of Swords in reverse shows doing things a little bit different, not getting drawn into someone else's situations. All right, avoiding situations that, you know, avoiding or leaving from situations that are not good for you. Okay, things you would normally be dragged in. Now that might be part of your spiritual growth. It's like, instead of getting wrapped up into other people's business, you're a little bit more focused on you and your goals. Okay, hence the Death card there, might be letting something go. All right, you might just be learning with this 5 of Swords how to deal with situations a little bit better, maybe learning how to communicate a little bit better. Maybe you're even, that's that shift of your mindset of you know, looking at the bright side, right? We've got the 5 of Pentacles here, okay? So this is, you know, making a conscious choice to make better choices or to think more positively, all right? Overcoming a challenge, overcoming a conflict, a battle, a hurdle. So there may be some forgiveness in your future as well, all right? Especially if there's been a family situation, okay, there may be a resolution in something regarding your work, your finances, all right, and because that 5 of Swords is about overcoming and overcoming and resolving even a situation that has not necessarily gone your way, okay, or some sort of conflict, right? Think of, you know, apologies, perhaps, okay, you know, but again, even possibly letting those things go. All right, especially with the Death card there. If there's a situation where it's a lose-lose situation for you, you may be extracting yourself from that situation. It's like, you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I just can't do this anymore. You know, I just don't need this negativity in my life. And here you are making that change, sidestepping that, okay, and moving forward with something different, following your own goals, your own dreams even, okay? But that 5 of Swords in reverse is that ability to overcome, maybe forgive, okay? Look at things a little bit differently, even follow your own priorities and not let someone else's priorities get in your way. All right, and, you know, but it can just be making improvements, right? Improving your communication with another person. We do have the 2 of Cups coming in here, bringing about some true love, some balance, peace, and harmony into a relationship. All right, and so this could very simply be, if you are in a relationship, okay, this can be resolving a dispute. All right, and maybe there's some information that you get. We've got the 8 of Pentacles coming in. With the 5 of Pentacles, there's help and resources available. Okay, there's information that's available that maybe you just don't quite have yet. All right, and whatever that happens to be, you may just be simply overcoming a hurdle, a challenge with your significant other or even a friend or a business partnership, and you finally get on the same page. All right, so again, some of you are improving, you're changing, you're solidifying something. Others of you, you're letting something go. All right, learning something a little bit about yourself, okay, or just doing things a little bit differently, experiencing this growth. All right, so maybe you're the type of person who, you know, sometimes would, you know, kind of stick to your guns a little bit and, you know, always want to get, like, say, the last word in or something, and maybe now you're just rising above that and doing things a little bit differently. We've got the 8 of Pentacles coming in here, all right, and, you know, this is what you're releasing, okay? So some of you have been working really, really hard. The 8 of Pentacles quite often does show some diligence, okay, mastering your craft, all right, but also one of sometimes a little bit working too hard, okay? And sometimes when we do work really hard at something that we really love, sometimes we actually lose sight and we lose balance in areas of our other areas of our life. So some of you may be finding a little bit better of a balance, okay? The Eight of Pentacles is the card right before the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is success, abundance, enjoying the fruits of your labor, but it's a solitary energy also. And with the Pentacles quite often having to do with not just your material world, but, you know, your money, your finances, your career, but also your personal values. Sometimes we need to let go of our independence a little bit and learn to share, okay? And it can be sharing our knowledge, okay? It can be sharing our resources, all right? But it can also be, we do have a money situation in here for a lot of you, right? So either turning your personal finances, okay, into a more blended kind of energy. Like, let's say, maybe you're getting married or engaged, right? You each have your own bank accounts, this, that, and the other. You may be considering either keeping your finances separate from your person or blending them. All right. And in order to blend them, you need to give up a little bit of, independence, financial independence, I guess, right? Like the power of two, like two are more powerful than one. When you put your forces together, when you join forces, then you are stronger as a whole. But some of you as well are separating out your finances also, okay? Trying to distribute the wealth, so to speak, right? And especially if you're going through a divorce or anything like that, you may be finding a resolution, okay? But part of that may actually be letting go of your finances, all right? But also letting go is, anything that stands in your way of achieving your goals, of accomplishing what it is that you want to do. And there may be an alternate pathway forward for you, and it's, interesting when we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, because sometimes, there may be something here with this Eight of Pentacles. You're working hard, you're applying all of your skills, your knowledge, your attention into a goal, okay, a project, a career, but, you're not quite at that 9. You're not quite at that level of success that you want to be. You work hard, you don't shy away from any of that, but this pentacle that's lying right here under this table, maybe that is sometimes something that is unseen, okay? An answer, a piece of information, an opportunity either that is not, that it hasn't quite been realized yet, okay, has been missed, all right? Or maybe something that you haven't quite taken a chance on yet. All right, so we're going to release any kind of fears or doubts about, taking action, okay, finding your success. Sometimes people can be afraid of success, okay? There's opportunities here for you. There's something here for you, and, will this opportunity get you up to that 9? All right, get you up to that level of abundance that you're looking for. Okay, so any fears, worries, doubts, inhibitions, okay, lack mentality, no, okay, out the window, that's going to go, all right? And I just noticed underneath the Five of Pentacles, we have the Empress coming in here. The Empress attracts abundance. So your power to attract abundance right now with that Empress card hiding right underneath, okay, shows what you can accomplish. This brings in creative energy. This brings in love, romance, but ultimately this brings in abundance, okay? So your ability to attract is great. So we want to make sure that we're in that place of positive mindset, of positive thinking, okay? And, not letting anything stand in our way. All right, and remember that Magician, what you think about, you bring about. Your thoughts become things. All right, and Spirit's really wanting to put you on a very positive mindset here, having you open to new experiences, new possibilities, new opportunities, new people. All right, new information even. All right, and remember to stay focused on your goal without being obsessive. Okay, because whatever you are manifesting into your life, it can go either way, right? It can be good or bad, All right. And we always want to focus on what we want, never on what we don't want. The Death card comes in here, okay, to show that it's time to move forward, that it's time to progress. It shows that growth, personal growth, that personal transformation. Out with the old, in with the new. Does this mean that you're making improvements on a situation? Does this mean that you're letting something go? All right, the Death card is all about this transformation, this change. And, you know, again, sometimes when we let things go, it's only to make room for something better, something brighter, something shinier, some better sense of who we are, improvements in your relationships, in your working relationships, okay? This spiritual growth, as we evolve spiritually, we leave parts of ourselves behind. They're not forgotten, all right, but they're just not part of who we are anymore and who we have evolved into. And if you think of the Death card as like a little bit of evolution, okay, and this is really your time to embrace some changes, okay, or to change your mindset, or to do things a little bit differently, to think more positively, all right, to use all the resources at your disposal, okay, to believe in yourself, whatever that happens to be for you. The Death card, a lot of people are afraid of the Death card. I mean, it's about death on a horse, right? A lot of people are afraid of the Death card, but we are always transforming. We are always evolving. But the reason why people are afraid of death is humans are creatures of habit. And, you know, it's hard coming out of our comfort zone, or we get sentimental, we get attached. And sometimes when we are in that energy and we are attached to something, or we're not always that comfortable sometimes, because just because we're comfortable means that something is familiar, but just because it's familiar doesn't mean it's good for us anymore. But humans are creatures of habit, so we are very reluctant to let things go. Spirit always wants us to move forward, always wants us to experience new things and to evolve, all right? But our human side, all right, it's difficult to let things go. And the Death card here shows that whatever that looks like for you, okay, this evolution, this transformation, whatever it looks like for you, it is always, always for your best and highest good. So if you need to detach energetically from something from your past, fears, worries, doubts, patterns, behaviors, this is that time to do that, all right? If you need to, you know, put an end to a certain situation that may not necessarily be good for you anymore, then Death card is showing you that this is that perfect time to do that, and that everything's going to be okay going forward. All right. Some of you are experiencing this spiritual growth. All right. And the Death card shows that you are on the right track. You're on the right path, but sometimes it's hard, right? It's not all bright and shiny rainbows and butterflies. All right. Change is hard. Transformation is hard. Growth is sometimes hard as well. But the Death card is actually here helping you through that. The loving energy, the message of love from the Sacred Mother, the Amethyst, bringing you help and guidance on your transformation as well. All right. So whatever changes are occurring within you, externally, internally, it's all for the better. All right. Your new opportunities. Well, partnerships, balance, harmony. For some of you, you're attracting in new people into your life, new business partnerships, new friends, soulmates. Okay. Two of Cups is a soulmate energy. But this is harmonious partnerships, harmonious connections, things that you are guided towards another person or another situation. The Two of Cups is a wonderful energy, bringing in that love, that camaraderie, that companionship. Even if you're, you know, if you're manifesting new love into your life, well, hello, okay, the Two of Cups is exactly where you want to be. Maybe you're, you know, you're manifesting a fresh start with somebody. Right. And of course, the Pluto energy that is prevalent in that rules your 8th house is represented by the Judgment card. So you may be welcoming someone back. Again, that 5 of Swords in reverse can indicate reconciliation, second chances, forgiveness, and maybe that's the path that you're on with a person, but your relationship is not going to be the same going forward, right? Because it has to change, because clearly something wasn't working well in the in the beginning. Okay, so if you are welcoming someone back, you have that possibility. You may have engagements on the horizon. Okay, so whether this is something new, something improved, this can also be your connection with yourself, with your higher self, with spirit. Okay, really meeting your higher self clearly, in the open, having that deeper connection with spirit, right? The spiritual growth and evolution. All right, whatever that looks like for you, it's balance, it's harmony, it's love, it's creative energy as well. It's forgiveness, it's happiness, it's joy, it's wonderful energy that's coming in. And so, you know, again, whether that's something new or just something improved, it can even be your new sense of self, especially if you're in a situation where you do need to let something go. Okay, a relationship most likely, okay, or, you know, this really allows you to find the balance within yourself, okay? And when we are in that loving energy, we love ourselves, we take care of ourselves, okay, then we open up a world of opportunity for ourselves as well. But whatever it is that you are looking to do, the Magician brings in your ability to focus, use all of your resources, spiritual, physical, mental, emotional, all right, you name it, to achieve and accomplish whatever it is that you set your mind to. Where are your intentions? What are your goals? What do you want? Okay, the Magician brings in the manifestation energy, brings you in the focus, drive, and determination that you may need, okay? Brings in the resources that you need to accomplish your goal, to improve your situation, to maintain balance in your situation, whatever that means for you. The Magician is a little bit different to everybody, all right? But this is a great time for you. Now, if you're on a manifestation journey, the full moon is typically where you release your intentions into the universe and you trust and have faith that abundance, where did our Empress go? Okay, the Empress does not chase her abundance. The Empress sits in the throne, sets intentions, and then trusts that things are going to come to her. Okay, and that's a main thing when we are manifesting, right? We need to attach the love, the feelings to our intentions, all right? And then we need to release them with the full moon energy and trust that our abundance, whatever abundance means to you, trust that our intentions have hit their mark, and that things and opportunities, doors will open for us moving forward in the future. But we do need to trust that that's going to happen without being obsessive about it. All right. And, you know, so depending on where you are, if you are on a manifestation journey, letting things go with the full moon. Some people can set intentions with the full moon. The lunar eclipse makes it a little bit trickier, only because the lunar eclipse brings in a little bit of chaotic energy there, right? So little bits of twists of fate and things like that. But it all really depends on you and your energy and how you interact with the moon energies. Some people are just embrace it. They love it. They relish it, right? Some people thrive on that kind of energy. Other people not so much. So use a little bit of discernment there. So if you are someone that gets affected by the full moon, just, you know what, use this time between now and the next new moon, which is December, I want to say 4th. Okay, I don't have my notes in front of me, so I want to say the 4th. Okay, but 2 weeks time. Okay, 2 weeks from the 19th of November, whatever that happens to be. And you can use this next couple of weeks to really think about and really contemplate what it is that you want to attract into your life. And this reading shows that you have the ability to attract whatever it is that you desire. Okay, possibly even something big, something life-changing. All right, and so use this next couple weeks to think about and to set your intentions, and, you know, maybe even to do some research into manifestation, and then set your intentions then. If you are someone that can really embrace and harness this energy that's around, then by all means set some intentions with the full moon, with the eclipse, depending on who you talk to. Some people say it's okay. Some people are like, no, don't do it. So use a little bit of discernment and judgment for yourself, okay? Because you know your energy better than anyone, all right? And some people it works for, some people not so much, okay? So if you're not sure, wait till the new moon and use this next couple of weeks to really think about what you want, okay? Because the Magician shows that you have the ability to really make some big changes in your life, all for the better for you. So I'm going to leave that there, all right? But I'm going to close out your reading with a couple of last messages from your spirit guides. Last messages, please, for Libra. Thank you. And first out, we have make each day count. All right, again, that message from the sacred Earth Mother, right? We are here having a human experience, and we're not all here to change the world. And, you know, we're not all here to, you know, to be rich or famous or whatever. Sometimes we're just here to be human. And, you know, no matter what your life purpose is, enjoy each moment, enjoy each day, make each day count, right? And when we do that, we have that little bit more of a positive mindset, right? But we live for the here and the now. We remember our past. We release the energy from our past. We'll always have the experiences and the memories. And we make plans for the future, but it's always important to stay present. We have know your truth. All right, what do you want? What is important to you, okay? It's always important to know your truth, your personal truth, all right? And we have like attracts like. There's the manifestation energy, right? Your thoughts become things. What you think about, you bring about. Like attracts like, as above, so below. All right. Whatever energy you put out is what you attract back into your life. People, places, situations, things, opportunities, you name it. Okay. So always be aware, Five of Pentacles, always be aware of the energy that you are putting out. And then we also have be yourself as well. All right. Always be true to you. Be yourself. You are wonderful. You are a magnificent human being. No matter what you have been through, gone through in your life, you always have the ability to make amends, to change, to forgive, to find forgiveness. All right. But ultimately be yourself, be authentic, be true. And when you are authentic, all right, it's easier to connect with the right people. Like attracts like, right? So a very important message there from Spirit. So I'm going to leave that there for you guys. All right. I hope there was something in this reading that resonated in some way. If there was, please don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. And anyways, so I thank you guys so much for watching. Happy eclipse, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.